We're rolling. We are rolling. Okay.
So I'm over here with my homie Aunt at Rich Already Farms. We're about to do a little maintenance around the farm, and we're going to give you guys a tour. They are doing some dope-ass shit. They're making some wine out here, and, you know, just rehabbing the property, man. We're so excited to be here, so let's do it.
I'm excited.
Right?
Okay. All right, man, so I got a little bit of a situation over here. We just put in 2 apple trees. We got Fantasia, the Fiji, and then we got Super Red over there, the Red Delicious. So as you can see, Fantasia is growing up. She's gonna be beautiful and nice and fantastic. She's about 2.5 years old right now. Got it from the Art of Landscape. Beautiful, beautiful space. Right down in the like Noonan area. You know what I mean? Like, check them out when you get a chance. And then this is our Red Delicious. And each one of these trees, what I love about I started just doing some research on, like, all right, what is our orchard going to look like? And then how much are we getting ready to produce, you know, when we get all of these trees and stuff like that? And did you know that a full-grown apple tree produces 1,500 apples a season? Holy smokes. Right, so I don't know if we need 1,500 apples a season, but we're definitely going to do mini dwarfs. So it'll give us an opportunity to, like, you know what I mean, get people to come out and like pick and things like that. So it'll be like 750 apples per tree, which is a lot. And we're going to do a combination of like apples and peaches and plums and pears and nectarines and things like that. And then we'll do some shrubs like raspberries, cherries, and blueberries, or will be some of those varieties as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So I gotta come over here because why? We got deer. We got deer, team. And Peaches, our peach tree, our lovely peach tree, which she probably needs to be tapered a little bit. But how do I know that the deer are here? Because I have no peaches. Yeah, I got the one fuzzy right here, and there was like 7 on this beautiful tree right here. So she's already fruiting, and so for today, until I get something a little bit fancier, let's see if I can put my little fence. So I'm gonna put me a little fence around this, right? Put me a little deer barrier.
I wish you luck fighting the deer.
He's got it all blocked off.
Ain't none left.
I'd be pissed if they kick my little deer fence down. It's feeling good. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like this is gonna do something. I can bring it in a little bit. Bitches.
Denied. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. In May, I'll probably do another set of 3, and do one more set of apples in this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you're good.
She looks good.
Do you feel protected?
She does.
Do you feel good? Do you feel like I feel like you're safe? Okay. All right. So, boom, we're protected for now. We'll see what happens, and let's see if Peachy survives. We'll see.
Shoot.
All right, outstanding. All right, so boom. So we just talked about the trees over here. You know what I mean? Our luscious fruit orchard that we are creating. And now, guess where we are? We're in the vineyard. All right, but this is Rich Already Farms Vineyard 2.0. Say 2.0 with me. Right? 2.0. Why is it 2.0? Because we have our old vineyard that we inherited back there. Oh. So in this section, we've installed 6 new varieties, right? And so over here we have Darlene. Darlene is one of the sweetest of the bronze. She comes with about 23% sugar. What that means is that when you taste the wine, oh my God, Oh my God, right? This is gonna be fantastic. So we planted these at the beginning of the month, and they are already just really doing their thing. Now the goal is because these are 2-year-old plants, right? They're gonna grow up, and once they get to about the 5-foot mark, then we'll actually add our trellis, and then we'll start training it to grow to the right and to the left. They grow like 10 feet in each direction, and so we're gonna have a lot of grapes, right? And the grapes, they produce, like, each vine produces like 150 pounds per plant. The next one we have is our Dixie Red. Dixie Red, she's so good because she's the pollinator of the group. You know what I mean? And so in order for everybody else to like grow and do their thing and produce grapes, you need a pollinator. And so she is one of the pollinators in the tribe. And I made sure that we kind of strategically placed her in an area where when the wind blows, she pollinates. You know what I mean? But when I say, you see how vigorously she's already growing, right? She's ready to get out here and do her thing. Let me tighten her up a little bit. See if I can tighten you up, Dixie. Because clearly the wind.
She's weighing it down already?
Yeah, already.
Nice.
Already. We're doing so good. All right, and then over here, we got Pam. Pam is another one of our sweeties. Yeah, I mean, she's one of our sweeties, and as you can see, she is growing. Now, the growth is fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, this really lets us know that, like, this green lusciousness that we're already getting is like, she loves where she is, and I'm excited about that. But she's gonna be, her and Dixie and Darlene are gonna be one of our heaviest producers in the bronze category. And we will probably specialize in more of our sweet pollinators. So one thing I didn't tell you guys is this section over here, because you're like, Beedles, well, what about these posts right here? Why don't they have anything in it? Well, this is going to be our dark grape or our blacks. So we'll do Supremes, we'll do Isons, but they're so popular that we already missed them for the season, and so we got to come back in October before we can actually plant those in the ground. But if you like blushes, if you like purples, oh my God, this is where it's gonna be, right here. Over here, we've got Early Fry. Now, Early Fry has a cousin, Early Fry and Late Fry. And the reason why Early Fry is so important is because Early Fry is gonna give you the beginning of your season, right? So it's gonna start producing the fastest. And so it's going to give us a good early start on our harvesting. And then our late fries, which we'll add to the vineyard, is going to give us our late season, right? So we'll be able to extend our season probably by about 45 to 60 days, simply because we have these guys in our arsenal. Now, one thing to note, some people might say, well, why you got them on the end? Well, we can actually train these to go in both directions or one direction. So for these that we've started, we're gonna have them go to the right, and so it's gonna be 10 feet to the right. So they'll probably produce about 75 pounds. But that's okay because it's just the beginning. And we got a lot of space to go. So if you really like wine and you want a good grape, Carlos, Mr. Carlos right here, is the best grape for that. It's not the biggest, it's not the sweetest, but it is the premium Muscadine grape for growing or for producing your wine. So we'll definitely have more volume. We'll produce more volume of our Carlos as we extend our vineyard. But Carlos is the beginning of something beautiful in the farm.
Right? Is she popping off?
Yeah. The last of our installment is Miss Sweet Jenny right here. Sweet Jenny is, as you can imagine, sweet, and she doesn't produce as she's not one of our commercial grapes. Our Darlene's, our Pam's are definitely that, but Sweet Jenny falls into a category that gives us a huge variety as far as our sweetness is concerned, and she's doing well. She's doing great. She's doing fantastic. So what I am excited to say is that we're growing, and we need you guys to be a part of it, and it's gonna be a great place to be. This is Rich Already Original, right? This is what got us really excited about why we were started to like really get interested in producing wine in the first place. When I met my mentor, Dr. Gibbs, he has a beautiful 1/4 acre of Muscadine grapes of about 16 varieties in his backyard, and he started teaching me how to make wine on my own. And before we got this property, I was already interested in the process, right? And so he was already taking me through that. And when I figured out, like, man, this is exactly what I want to do, we started looking for land. And then we found Neely Road. And Neely Road turned into a for sale by owner sign. And the for sale by owner sign led us to the Vineyard. And we've been here for a year and some change. And it is absolutely changing our lives, right? And what I'm excited about is the way that the Vineyard is responding to how we're just taking care of it. All right, when we first got here, our vineyard looked very much like that third row over there. That's just like, man, it's still gaudy. I mean, and I still have some work to do, but it was so overgrown, and it just needed some love and attention. And Whitney and I, we came in and just started pruning. And through that prune process, we have our dark berries that are coming back now. Right? Last year we pruned everything back, and maybe we got 20 pounds off of these vines. But this year, holy smokes! You see how this thing is coming together, huh, team? How are you guys doing? Fantastic! And look at the berries. Look at the grapes on that thing. Oh, it's gonna be a great year. It is. It's gonna be a fantastic year, and I'm excited about it. Right. So these are our dark berries in this in our second row. Our first row right here produced the most for us last year. I think we pulled about 125 pounds off of this area. We're expecting the same and or a little bit more, simply because we're doing some nutrient in the ground. We're doing some fertilizer in the ground to be intentional about how we're growing our grapes this year. We have a mixture of Pam's, a Carlos, and a Darlene that's in this section right here. And yeah, this is what's gonna make the great wine. I got 4 areas where I can add new plants, and so that's also what I'm gonna do next month, is add some new plants to this section. And they'll be our transplanted plants. So I got some vines that are growing right now that I transplanted in the winter, and they already started. They're coming back.
They're doing the thing.
They're coming back. They're doing the thing. So I'm gonna put those in pots, and in about a month or so, I'll let them hang out here and hang out amongst the team, so they can be a part of what's going on.
They talk to each other.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, you're back. What's up, buddy? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So we talked about the orchard to start, protect the little peaches, talk to the apples and the vines. Hey, Fern. Back here is, on this side, is where we'll have our orchard. Right, so our orchard, with all of the different varieties of fruit trees, the apples, the peaches, the plums, the nectarines, the cherries. We'll even try to do something citrus back here as well, but all of that is where the magic will happen. Get something out of there. You see that already? You
Garlic.
See those garlics? Yeah, so all right, so this was the old chicken coop, as you could see, And this was the old chicken coop area right in here. And over time, it has done what it has done. You should have seen it last year. Holy smokes. You know what I mean? Like, it was a forest in here. And so getting it to look kind of like it looks right now was like, this is fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, this is progress. But it's so old and the construction is like really good still.
We might be able to salvage some stuff out of there.
Might be, right?
A few pieces here and there, probably. Yeah. But yeah, let's clear this corner and get some chickens.
Yeah. But until then, we got a mobile coop brought to you by your one and only Rachel. She found us a chicken coop, a nice 8-frame chicken coop with a cool little aluminum design, roofing design on it, super sleek.
I'm gonna try and make another one of these. My friend Chris designed this, and I think it's a dope design, and I'm gonna replicate it. But for now, we can use this one because we got a couple of chickens coming.
Got a couple chickens coming. In this section, you gotta have a farm. If you have a farm, right, you want a place where people can come and hang out. You need a camping ground. We'll go from glamping to tiny homes. Still figuring out like just what this is going to look like and feel like for us, but ultimately what will come of all of the fruit and the specialty vegetables and the orchard that we're creating is an oasis that people can come and hang out at. Just is, oh my God, can you see it? All of that needs to be orchard, and it will be amazing.
All right, guys, pretty successful tour day.
Wasn't it beautiful?
We're looking forward to everything that we're about to get
it?
done, and I can't wait to be here to help. So,
hey, thank y'all for staying tuned, and tapping in to the Rich Already Farms.
That's right. Check out their website. I'm going to link it below.
Hey, I'm Beedles.
I'm Rachel.
We out.
Bye.
Have your own brain. It's like super dope. You guys let me know when you need some fertilizer. So put a little bit of fertilizer.